Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 20 of the Persona 5 Royal playthrough here at Twisted Games. And in the last episode, we finished Mementos to a roadblock, and we had exams. So if you missed the last episode, go ahead and watch that episode before you watch the episode so you don't get spoiled. And also the last episode, I left you guys a clip hanger right here. We have a weird assembly that happened after the exams were done. So, Mr. Kopayakawa said, ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. So, like I said, what is this assembly is about? Let's find out.
We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the
They have a
services
therapist.
of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Interesting. We have a doctor. Jesus Christ, girls. Keep your pants in bunch.
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his
Again.
voice is sexy.
Pants in a bunch.
My name is... My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
He's a klutz.
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh, I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money.
Sure.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo, you ever expect this place to actually give
No.
a shit about our mental health?
Absolutely not.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even
And the
worse
school
if they
also
didn't do
accepted a
anything
kid
for us.
who's been arrested for assault and is on probation. So, I mean, do they really care about mental health in here? No.
And Dr. Dr. What's his name?
Maruki,
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You
Maybe,
really think he'll
who
do
knows?
us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And
James
that must
can.
make
How does he
you-
know all three of us?
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before
Yeah?
beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after
Oh, shit,
having just
Sherlock.
transferred here.
No, see, not really.
You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be
Absolutely
interested
not.
in
Get out of my
counseling?
face. Exactly.
Nope,
I'm with
not at
you,
all.
Ryuji on this one.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah. But if you come to my office,
Oh wow,
you can
free
have free
snacks.
snacks.
I'm so impressed. Now I'll join.
all you can eat would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
I said we're not little kids.
You're right. To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly
Why?
involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests.
Sure.
For its students.
School's interest for its students. Like I said earlier, it's point blank go back. They brought in a student who's been arrested for assault. And they didn't care when Shiho jumped off a building. They wouldn't care but Kamoshida confessed everything. Come on.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger
Of
like
course.
myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a
Oh,
worthwhile
he's starting to
experience.
making it no matter what, we have to do this.
Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve
Why?
your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous
What's
on
that got to do with
dates.
me?
How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our family's activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the
Exactly.
snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No matter what, I have to do this. Why did I tell him to just F off and then I go my low way? I said, I might say, if I'm going to do it, I might say it in this. I'm going to do it.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling
have no
into
choice.
consideration. Now that we have a deal, I
You
promise
ain't
I'll
forced
do
me
my
to do
best
this.
to help you.
I don't want to do this. I made a deal with Maruki, and we get a confidant link. Right after exams. Nice.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and
I
prepared
mean,
to
we did
act
this in
without
first
hesitating.
in a regular Persona 5. Doesn't make any difference.
There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound
No.
like somebody you know?
Puts for an accident, puts for sex.
Give me a
sigh.
name.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona,
Wow, what a
I
persona
have
named
obtained
Counselor.
the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Ah, Counselor. Yes.
All right.
So hold up, dude.
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then,
Alright,
Okay,
settle down.
quiet down.
I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you all been offered. The counselor will be available to use during after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki, it will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. Only through November. Interesting. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see it, but there are a few that I'll speak with later. The school decided visits to Maruki were mandatory for these individuals. So, yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, to counseling? Kind of sounds like we're being forced to. I do Maruki, I do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? I don't think not much choice. Yeah. Probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. Counseling, huh? Leon's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay? Hey, after school. Oh, maybe we go in here. I'm surprised.
yes.
Oh, it's on. Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? Shall we get started?
Shall we begin?
Oh, but first, just relax, okay? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about. Sure.
Yes.
Although, I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I say that makes perfect sense, but you don't force yourself into talking with me. You can even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted, haha. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. A lot of talking between two. I see that's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with it for Shiho. And at first, like Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through, but later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it just gave him the easy way out. Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you got the wrong. No, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see, so what's on your mind now? Right now?
Let me think.
I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffer a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida. There's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin pressed onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but I definitely agree with you there. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history. If only, right?
Yeah.
If everyone would be so much happier, we could actually do that. That's it. Oh, it seems like I lost track of time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that it's all off my chest. Hi,
careful,
good
okay?
to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime. Will do. See you around.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
I'll wait for counseling. You're going soon too, right, Twisted? How'd you go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dime work is easier to talk to than you think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Do you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. This one's super special. It's not even anywhere in the forum yet. Oh, you remember that boy Daisuke Takanashi whose heart you changed earlier? Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. I think that Takanashi didn't have a choice but to listen to what this guy had told him. Ordering someone to bully other people is a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it? I say that's horrible. Right, it's totally unacceptable. The person has to be somewhere in our school, right? You should go take a look around. In the meantime, I'll secretly do a little more research too. If we need to go after this target, we'll need a name. Let's go investigate school. And there is a side quest given to us. Can't do anything. Oh, hello.
How are you?
Student called. I like how it says student called Yoshizawa. Are you here for a session as well? Say you too, huh? Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Dr. Murky is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while before he even ever came to Shujin. Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm not really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right then.
Let's say we get started.
Welcome.
Welcome, thank you for coming. I say we made a deal. Oh well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble. More talking. I see.
see.
Thank you. I think we've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Games-kun. Sorry, I drink water there. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of circumstances surrounding your transfer here. Honestly, it's in the past. Do you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it. Now that you've told me
So-
more about yourself, I think I realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conception of themselves they're striving for? Like want to be
For
a model
example?
student or want to be loved and relied on, that kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much, that kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality to me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy you just met, huh? But I see, but it sounds right. Not even any deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Gameskin. Well, let's see. Sorry, this one longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on a life zone, I guess. Hey, I actually got one last request. Do
Say.
you mind? I'm actually doing
You know,
certain
I-
research along with my duties as a counselor. Not quite counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts, what they think, how they feel. If we get far enough with it, I think
How
it'll
about
be
it?
able to help a lot of people. So, I'll say I'll need more details. Oh, sorry. I guess one is I to ask you to help with that research. All you have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your hand. Please, any time's good for me. I can work on your schedule. And I got a lot of snacks too. Yeah, they're yours. I'll say, realistically, I'd be like, why me though? Well, to be honest, sometimes I hit a wall in my research. Work on it alone, but some second opinions from a perspective like yours could really push you forward. Oh, and don't worry, I promise I'll repay you for it. Well, see, I know, maybe I could teach you some
Well-
tips on mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I could cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential. Okay, I guess I start
Thank
second
you.
and your bond grows deeper with them. When Joker is inflicted with an ammo, you can recover immediately. Which is cool.
All right.
Alright, would it be
I
okay if we
know.
trade contact information? I'll contact you when I've got time or when I need some input from you. That should do it. Now, I better do it my part to
Now.
repay you. Let's talk about mental training and presence. Let's see, first off, thinking Mercury's mental training, my mind feels stronger. Your SP
All right.
increased by 5. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Thank you
Well,
for your help.
see you.
today. I'll see you around at school. We spent a lot of time talking to Maruki. Look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again sometime. But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's our last day of exams, right? I don't go to bed. No,
Let's
I
go
don't
to
go to
bed.
bed.
Hey,
Let me save.
Let's do it.
So, let's go to Confidant. Look at this dude. Let's foil. Change receipt to effects of charge concentrate at the start of battle. That's great. So I shouldn't even go to bed.
Well,
Game's forcing me.
I'm so sleepy.
Oh, I thought Ryuji.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last
Yeah?
day of exams.
stay
staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before
Nice,
I knew
Ryuji,
it,
nice.
it was morning.
Say, you're feeling for sure.
It'll be fine. Nobody's expecting anything of me, so I don't gotta worry about grades.
Morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from the stupid monkey I know.
Wow.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
Ask what's wrong.
What? You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing.
Oh, cutscene.
Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad? Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
What the hell? Who is this dude?
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You
Very
are the
true.
one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led. All is well that ends well.
Weird.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help
I mean,
myself
that's
from
kind of
chasing
stalking,
after
right?
you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you
What's he doing?
Wait a minute.
be the model for my
Whoa.
next art piece?
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me?
Shady business.
What do you say?
Good wording there, Ryuji. Good wording.
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei
Yeah.
High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
Kankawa.
I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning
Except for
Japan
Good Morning
the other
America.
day?
Good Morning Japan.
The very same.
You know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame Sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
Of course I don't.
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book. You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized
How
that
come
face
Morgan
of
just,
yours, you
just gets jealous about every guy that talks to Lady Ann? That's great. Uh-oh, flashback. Story point. I wonder what Sai has to say.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance?
It's actually quite true.
That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if
He
you're even
liked
telling the
Ann.
truth.
He liked what he saw. He wanted her to be his model. That's very convenient, in fact.
So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him. He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children. But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
I'm good at my job. In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart, too. Were you related to those as well?
So I don't know.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
See, the last 8 exams, huh? What's wrong? You're taking a lot of time to get through these. This is going too well. I won't expect a great score. I got all my questions right. Asshole. Find out exams. Hey, are you gonna go in for school counseling? That's how volleyball guys getting called in. Oh shit, I got that question wrong. I don't know, right? I feel like I have to protect that teacher. After school.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
I'll say it's over.
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week, rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
What are you looking at?
The usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. The number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
It's not like that.
Yeah, Morgana, God.
not.
Why it has to be about love with you all the time?
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in
very true.
Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'll say it may be a coincidence.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate
Absolutely
some
not.
fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I
Why?
suggest we should
I don't
all
wanna
go
go.
together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify
I don't care about
original
this.
is lame.
Well, if
I'm forced to
everyone's
go.
going,
It's settled then.
It's gonna be boring.
It'd be worth it once in a while. It sounds like it'll be useful
How?
for phantom thieves too,
Explain
you
to
know?
me, please, how it is useful for us.
It's decided then. We're going. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
I don't want this. Tomorrow we're going to exhibit with
Okay.
Lady on. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. We better not go out right now. So I keep thinking about what Nakanohara said. Could he have been talking about that famous artist Madarame? I'll say nice catch. Well, it is a pretty rare last name. Well, yeah, I mean, you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not common at all. If what we heard is true, Hawa-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. Katawagawa-kun. You mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Katawagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. Gotta look into this. I can. Can I go downstairs? I can't go downstairs. We can't go out. Let's go. Let's study.
Now let
What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's
make sure
study.
your clothes up.
Wow.
Got +2. Still not yet.
Well then.
Oh my god, that was takes 100 years, man. And on an off day, we have to go to the stupid art museum. Slime 4. Oh, the exhibition must be opening day. Well, it's really packed. Want to come back another time? I want, but it's so pricey. I should take a loan out for tickets. God, I want to see that. Let's go together sometime. It is our whole
So
day.
crowded.
it'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, all right?
You came.
Yeah.
He's
You
excited
really
for
came.
her, but when it comes to us, it's like, who cares about you two?
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the
Wow,
way of
he
the
really
other
hates our
visitors.
guts. Hates guys, likes girls.
Come now. I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw too.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be all right? What if he drags her behind some painting
Whoa,
and tries
what are
something
you thinking
funny?
about Morgana?
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts?
Yes, I
Can't
want
we
to
just
go
home.
Like I say, well, let's learn about Madarame.
I guess we should do a quick pass through it once. Which way are we supposed to start?
knows, right?
It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person. Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
I mean, I appreciate art, but I do not care less about this stuff, you know? Like, I'll probably fall asleep if I ever go to one of these art showings.
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame. My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty. Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw
He
it.
seems like a nice guy, you know? Seems really nice.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artists satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach.
Yeah.
He seems really friendly.
Very true.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
Yeah, that's
This
interesting.
one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it. To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece.
I don't know. Why is he so taken back from it?
Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one.
I wonder why he
Come
doesn't
now,
like it
this
that
way.
much.
Hey!
Ah, that old
Ryan's
lady
ribs.
totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now.
I said, wait, what about On?
Let's not worry about it for now.
Yeah.
It's about a post online. Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post
Oh,
might
really,
be about
Ryuji?
Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting stuff.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shack and
Triggered what?
Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as
Whoa.
if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if
No,
Kitagawa
I don't think
posted
so.
this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility
Yeah.
that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Honestly, I don't know, because he could be two-faced. He could be like nice and friendly out in the public, but becomes like in his own area, like he's really mean to me. Honestly, I don't know.
There's this much overlap. Ain't it pretty much settled? If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about
Yeah.
the whole modeling
What was the
thing?
answer?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
in case we didn't find out if that rumor about Madarame is true. If it is, this might just be exactly what we needed. Oh yeah. Healthy for now. I'm gonna think.
Hey.
So let's think again. Close to choose knowledge. No idea on charm. Need someone close to proficiency. No idea on gut. No idea on kindness. Who we got? Allergy relief pack. Great for someone who's sick of being sick. 2 calming masks and 20 wide eye drops. These will be in one set. What's the deal? Wait, there's more. Next is a cosmetic cure gift. Great for anyone seeking peace of mind. 1 aroma machine and 1 omnivitamin. These will both be in one set. What's the deal? Wow, they're both such great items. Can't decide which one to get. One item. So I'm going to get the. Damn, it's 14k. I'm doing that though. Yeah, and it's the same tag, so I'm not reading this stuff anymore. Okay, can I leave? Oh my god. Can what's in the fridge? Curry, right? Main curry costs time, but you can make special curry research SP. Palaces. No, never mind.
What do you want to do?
I actually can brew coffee too. One do. I'm gonna make more tools since one thing really do. Make 3. Okay. Just make lockpicks. This tournament version. I want to do one of these, right? Yeah. I have 1 extra. There we go. 2 more lockpicks made. Alright, tell me about watching you.
Yeah.
That's bad. Ladies and gentlemen. So we have to go into Madarame's place. Oh, raise up back to over 6. Why is he our teacher?
Okay, let's get started.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Maruki, your school counselor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I'll talk a little bit about how mental health and perception can affect you. Don't worry, I don't want to stress you out or anything. Just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind? See, what's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof it can even heal you, depending on your outlook. So games can. What do we call the phenomenon where believing in the treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? Is it the placebo effect? Yeah, that doesn't exist.
This is it.
Yep, that's correct.
That's right.
Some people specify that placebos don't actually have any curative properties. Even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that nocebo. Hey, did you get that question? I was getting close. Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes. Well, you must really be able to answer a question like that. There's rank 2 knowledge. Please do learn.
Alright.
As one example, but my point is our mind and bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too. Excuse me. And it's my job to help with that, so come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. My affects body, huh? You think I'm able to change back to a human if I just believe in it hard enough? Very nice. Everything is on low too. Now it's at school. So before we do this, I think it's time to end this particular part of the episode. So thank you everyone that watched this one. If you guys do enjoy this episode, go ahead and give it a like, give it a comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Wow, I botched that one up. And then I'll see you guys later. Peace.